short version.
No,
No, seriously.
Le jour où j'ai montré le tout premier montage,
when I showed the first version to somebody, it was about a week after I'd heard that we were in the official selection, and I kept seeing things that I thought needed to be changed. Yet the film in that state was selected, and what I needed to do was to finish it on time. I like the film the way it is. I can't stand back at this point from the film and assess it. The credits were done between midnight and 5 a.m. We did some mixing. I don't know. I can't answer your question. I like the film as it is. And the casting? Well, he's an actor. He'd already shot in films that haven't yet been released, and I met him thanks to a mutual friend. Despite the fact he lived in the US, this person said, "I suggest you Skype him," and we got along really well. Apparently, he had met me in New York. He'd spoken to me, but I didn't remember that incident. On Skype, he was really nice, and I thought, well, he's a great guy. I'll bring him to France. And I was quite right to make this decision. I met Aomi in a party, Klara in a nightclub, and when people say to me, well, you have to have a casting director or use an agency, I don't want to do that. I like to stop people in the streets or go into a bar and see a guy and say, well, why don't you do a character in one of my films? We got along so well with Klara. I thought she would be great for the film. I wrote down her number, and the next day when I called, she didn't remember who I was. She probably gets so many numbers. She never thought that she'd be an actress one day, nor did Aomi. I don't know whether they had a lot of fun, but they were courageous enough to say yes. With a video camera, you see some people are intimidated and other people aren't. And strangely enough, some people want to be actors and they're not necessarily the best. Some people don't even have that ambition, and they're fabulous because they're not aware of the camera and they look very natural. Karl is an actor, and he's incredibly natural while being a great professional. I had a fabulous time working with Karl. I don't know how he viewed things. Maybe he prefers to work with other directors. And for the two actresses, it was a new experience. They'd never thought about doing this kind of thing, perhaps. I'm sure they never thought they'd be here.